Okay, so we're gonna continue on with the test. Sorry about the jump there. My phone ran out of space again, so gotta figure that out. Anyways, number 10. Number 10 asks us to find what is 80% of 90. To do this type of problem, we simply take the 80%, change it to a decimal, which means we move it over twice. That'd be 0.80. Of means multiplication, 90. And what is 80 times 90? Well, that ends up being 72. So we get an answer of 72. Number 11. Number 11, 30% of 50. Change that to a decimal, 0.30 times 50 is equal to 15. Number 12, 120% of 75. We change the 120% down to a decimal, so that's 1.20. Remember, we're moving the decimal over twice, not all the way to the front, just twice. So that would become 1.20. As a side note, any percentage above 100% is greater than 1. Multiply by 75. And we get the answer to number 12 is 90. Number 13. Excuse me. This is going basically the other way exactly. We've got the part, we've got the answer part. Now we're trying to find the whole. What is the number that we found 40% of what? So we had 34 is 40% of what number? We're trying to find 40% of what is 34. So it's going backwards. So instead of multiplying, we're going to be dividing. And we're going to be taking the number, which is 34, and dividing it by the percent. So we change this to a decimal, divided by 0.4, and we get that the answer to number 13 is 85. 14. We've got a couple more. We got 52 is 130% of what number? So in order to do this, we change the percentage to a decimal. We change 130% to 1.3. And we get that the answer to number 14 is 40. Now this might seem a little strange to you, how we divided both of these. This got to be a lot bigger, this got to be smaller. But the answer is more like this is pretty close to a half, so it's saying, hey, how many halves can you get out of 34? Oh, that's 85. And here it's like, all right, I want 1.3 pizzas, and you have 52 pizzas. How many 1.3 pizzas can you get out of it? Well, now we're going to get less, so it does make sense. Moving on to 15. We're trying to go from liters to quarts. Liters to quarts. We have 5 liters is equal to how many quarts? Well, in order to do this, we're going to need to know the conversion between liters and quarts. The conversion between liters and quarts is in the back of the book. 1 liter is equal to 1.06 quarts. So we set this up. We change this to be 5 liters times a fraction, 1.06 quarts to 1 liter. These liters will cancel out, and we are left, when we multiply this, 5.26 quarts is the answer. Number 16. Good job if you got that one right, by the way. Number 16, we are going from pounds, 56 pounds. And remember, when you do pounds, watch out that this L doesn't look like a 1. I mean, it does look like a 1, but make sure that you realize that this is just the unit. So it's 56 pounds. And that's equal to how many kilograms? Well, again, back of the book. Going from pound to kilograms is 1 pound is equal to 0.45 kilograms. Sorry, that got a little skewed on me. Okay, we are going to do 56 pounds times, put the pounds in the denominator, right, so that the pounds cancel, and we're left with just what's in the numerator, which is kilograms. We do 56, and we multiply that by 0.45, and we get that the answer to number 16 is 25.2 kilograms. Kilograms are quite a bit larger than pounds, so it makes sense that it's smaller, number-wise. Quarts are smaller than liters, so it makes sense that we have more quarts than there are liters. Moving on to number 17, soups. Here it says that there are 600 milligrams of sodium. 600 milligrams of sodium. Sodium Na? I'm not sure. I think that's right. And 4 ounces in soup A. That's soup A. Soup B, there are 720 milligrams of sodium in 6 ounces. You prepare an 18-ounce bowl of each soup. Which soup contains more sodium? So we're trying to go from 4 ounces up to 18 ounces, 6 ounces up to 18 ounces, and we got to figure this out. Soup A, how many milligrams of sodium are there per ounce? Well, we do 600 divided by 4, and we find that there are 150 milligrams per ounce in soup A. Soup B, 720 divided by 6. We find that there are 120 milligrams per ounce in soup B. So it's saying which one has more sodium. When we scale this up to 16 ounces, we're going to multiply this by 16, multiply this by 16. This one's obviously going to be more, so it is soup A. Moving on to 18. Pretty close, almost done. 48 ounces cost $2.40. 60 ounces, 3.6. We're going to find that the 48-ounce one is correct. I can't do this for you because I only have 8 seconds left. So number 19, 23 over 50, and number 20 is 8.